today we're going to talk about balancing flavors. When you're cooking, it's something that's really good to know how to do is balance your flavors. Every good dish has three components to it. It's got salt, fat, and acid. First one is acid. The common one that you would probably think of is something like a vinegar or a wine. That's going to give you that acidic pop. It's going to liven up the dish. It's going to make it tastes a little more light. It's going to counteract a lot of richness and fattiness. Really helps to tone that down. Really helps to give a nice little zing in there. You can get it from vinegar. You can also get it from something like citrus, something like a lemon, something like an orange, something like a lime. Next one is salt. Now the thing about salts, obviously your common one is going to be actual salt. You can add actual salt to a dish. Salt just naturally brings out the flavor in other ingredients, and so when you're using salt, it's going to make meat more flavorful, it's going to make vegetables more flavorful, it's going to make any of that have more flavor. And there's different kinds of salt. You know, you've got your fine salt, which is usually what you're going to put in something. You've got flaky salt, which is what you're going to use to finish. So really, the type of salt you use depends on what you're using the salt for. You can also get salt from other places, like soy sauce. Soy sauce is a great way to get salt. It also adds a little bit of a savory flavor, which is nice. So depending on the dish, soy sauce could be really helpful. You can also get it from something like Parmesan or Pecorino Romano cheese. Those are both very salty cheeses. So if you're making a dish that incorporates something like that, you can use that instead of just normal salt to add more saltiness to your dish. Last one is fat. Fats add a lot of richness, they add a lot of creaminess, they add a lot of heaviness to the dish. They are the opposite, sort of, in a way, of acid. And so what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are adding enough fat that it's getting nice and rich, but not too much fat that it's too rich, because if a dish is too rich, it's going to sit heavily, you're not going to be able to eat as much of it. Most common place that people get fat from, butter. Butter adds flavor, butter adds richness, butter adds creaminess, and so butter is a great thing to add to a lot of your dishes. You can also use other stuff, vegetable oil, olive oil, avocado oil, any sort of oil. Depends on what really complements the dish. What's important is just that you get a healthy balance of all three, because that'll make your best dish. You want to layer them, so you don't want to add them all in at once. You want to go one at a time, and that's going to give you the best flavor you can get in a dish. That's why